Hi, my name is Nick Leahy from Salt Yard Restaurant, and today we're going to be making crispy chicken livers with hot pepper honey. Fried chicken liver is kind of one of those ubiquitous southern dishes. The thing about livers is when they're made badly, they're absolutely disgusting, but when they're made well, they're one of the best parts of the entire chicken. For one, it's one of the most cost-effective parts of the chicken, and for two, it's pure protein, so it's actually a fairly healthy part of the chicken as well. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the wet mix for our livers. And there's a lot of different ways to do this, but we're going to use coconut milk, water, and egg for ours. So a little bit of coconut milk. I like the coconut milk just because it adds a little richness, gives you a little bit of flavor, and it's really nice thick, so it binds really well to the dry when we dredge the chicken. And just a little bit of water. Okay. And then you're just going to whisk that up, get that egg all broken up. And then the livers. What we have here is already cleaned livers. I didn't want to make you watch that because it's not the most interesting television, but you basically just want to get all the little bits of connective tissue and any bloodline that you see out of there. And then just give them a quick bath. You want to let them sit in there for about a half hour just to absorb some of the flavor, really get that coating in there nice. I'm going to go to the fridge and grab some that I did ahead of time. All right, now we're going to build the dredge for our livers. So the first is tapioca starch. Tapioca starch is nice because when you fry it, it gives you a really nice, light, crispy batter as opposed to something heavy. So you get all the crispiness that you want, so you get the texture, but it doesn't hide the flavor of the liver. A little bit of salt, baking soda, and then this part's kind of down to personal taste, but I like a little bit of heat with the livers. So some black pepper, some cayenne pepper, and some curry powder. And then you just want to give this a good stir. Make sure you're getting it all mixed through so you get the baking soda and all those spices mixed all the way through. All right, so now it's time to dredge the livers. The one key when you're dredging anything is wet hand and dry hand. You don't want to be going back and forth from the wet to the dry with the same hand, otherwise you'll end up with a big floury clump and you can't really get a whole lot of work done. You just end up with a mess everywhere. So take the liver out, shake off a little bit of the excess, and just drop it into the dredge. And now with your dry hand, take it and just top the dredge all over the livers in there. And you want to really toss them around in there so they get a nice coating. You get in all the little nooks and crannies and crevices. Okay, now we've got a nice hot fryer. The key to a good fried liver is you don't want to overcook it. So you want it nice and hot, as you can tell that is, so that it gets crispy on the outside but stays a nice sort of rosy pink on the inside. And remember, don't crowd your fryer basket. These cook quickly, so it's better to do them in batches than to put a bunch in there, because the more you put in there at one time, you're going to drop the temperature of your oil. There we go. The other thing you want to be careful of when you're frying livers is there's a lot of moisture inside the liver itself, so they do have a tendency to pop, so just keep an eye on them. Now we're going to build the sauce for our liver. So first step, we've got some honey, some hot sauce, some lime juice, and some lime zest. So it's a very simple sauce, but it's a really nice foil for the livers because the livers are nice and rich, and with this you get sweet, you get acid, you get heat, so it sort of cuts through everything for you. And those are good to go. You got a nice crispy outside, nice and tender inside. Just shake them off over the fryer so you get off the excess oil. So we're just going to very simply put the livers right in the middle. You grab a little bit of salt because anytime you have something coming out of the fryer, you need to season it. Just give your sauce one last stir, and then we're ready to go. Just take a nice spoonful. You don't want to put it right on top of the livers because you've got that crispy outside. If you put sauce right on top of what you just fried, you'd sort of be negating the whole purpose of having a crispy chicken liver. So just take it right to the edge, sort of pour a pool all around so you can drag it through as you grab each liver. And there you have it, crispy chicken livers with hot pepper honey. For more recipes like this, go to springermtn.com. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy.